What's going on, everyone? It's your boy DK Bones here with a update with the Warner Brothers, Netflix, Paramount saga of what's going on with Warner Brothers and um, if the deal with Netflix is going to go through. Um, Everything I'm about to say is my opinion. I'm going to read the article based on what they're saying. Um, with everything going on with Netflix and Warner Brothers, well, with Warner Brothers and everything, I think that they're trying to raise the stakes. I think Netflix is a pawn in all this. I don't think the deal with Netflix is going to go through. I may be wrong, but it feels like they're a pawn to raise the stakes with Warner Brothers stock and everything. And then it shows Netflix stock is going down with the whole buy of Warner Brothers. So I don't know. I'm not a person that puts stuff in stock or whatever, but right now I think it's a ploy to get um, Warner Brothers stock up to get a higher price of buying this company as a whole. I don't think they're going to break it up at all. I think it's whoever's going to buy it's going to buy it as a whole. And I think that the Netflix thing is a ploy based on the things I'm hearing. But that's my opinion. Let's get into this article. Netflix chance of closing a deal with Warner Brothers Discovery appear to be slipping as rival bids and new financial guarantees from Paramount Skydance shake up the race. Netflix odds slide on the poly market. And these are, I don't know, these are like bidding markets or whatever. According to Poly Market, decentralized prediction market where users bet on the real world outcomes, the odds of Netflix completing a deal with Warner Brothers Discovery have fallen sharply. The market now puts Netflix chances at 61%, down from 80% just days ago, signaling growing skepticism among traders that a deal gets done. Likewise, on Kashi app, the odds of Netflix successfully taking over Warner Brothers are now 53%, while Paramount's odds have been raised to 44%. The shift comes as competing offers gain momentum and questions surface about valuations and deal structure. Just on Netflix, odds of closing Warner Brothers deal falls from 80% to 61% on Poly, and just sort of the stat of it. Ellison guarantees billions for rival offer. Following report concerns from the WBD board, Paramount disclosed in a SEC filing that Larry Ellison has personally stepped in to backstop on financing tied to competing bid. So the big man himself has come down to personally say that they're going to finance this bid. Larry Ellison has agreed to provide an irrevocable personal guarantee of $40.4 billion, that's billion as in the B, of the quantity financing for the offer and any damages claims against Paramount the following states. So I don't know if that includes like I know since they agreed with the deal with Netflix, if they're going to pay for whatever, if they break that deal, they still owe Netflix and Warner Bros. Still owe Netflix money. So I don't know if they break that deal and they go with Paramount will cover that. Yeah, that's what he's saying. The move strengthens Ellison's back proposal and raises pressure on Warner Brothers Discovery Board as it weighs competing paths forward. The real winners of this is David Zaslav. I mean, he's gonna make out good no matter what. from either Netflix or Warner Brothers because their stock keeps going up. So they're gonna make bank. Warner Brothers board said to favor Netflix structure, according to New York Post business reporter Charles Gasparano. Insiders believe Warner Brothers Discovery may still view Netflix offer as superior despite Ellison's guarantee. Gasparano reports that Netflix cash stock proposal includes additional value tied to equity quantity stub from cable asset spin out, which would include CNN and Discovery as new publicly traded company. It reports that WBD is valuing the quantity stub as around 4 per share, pushing the effective value of Netflix deal close to $32 per share. But the Ellison Group poorly argues that the valuation is inflated, claiming that anything above $2 a share is unrealistic, even as they signal a willingness to raise their bid up to 10%, cover any Netflix breakup fee. So basically, as I see it, Warner Brothers is playing a game of, well, they're offering me this, they're gonna offer me this, this, and this. What can you offer me that? Basically. And Ellison Group, they're playing hard to get, but at the end of the day, if they really want this company, they're gonna pay what they need to pay to break this offer with Netflix, because they already said they would pay the breakup fee, but they gotta offer more than $2 a share compared to the $4 a share that Netflix is offering. Further into the argument, bidding wars limits in sight. Gasparano also notes there are limits to how far Netflix is willing to go, especially given its recent stock performance. And this is the big thing. Their stock has gone down since this proposal has come afoot. So even if this goes through, I mean, I know a lot of people have Netflix or whatever, but Warner Brothers hasn't been doing good. I mean, this past year, yeah, I think they broke even with a lot of their movies, but DC's in shambles. You would have to get rid of Gunn. You have Harry Potter, but that new show is getting mixed reviews and it hasn't even come out yet. And you put all that Warner Brothers have put all that money into it. So there's a lot of stuff that Netflix has to take into account, that you're taking on debt from a studio that is in debt. So we'll see. Ellison back bid climbs into the mid 30 range. Sources for Gasparano inside WBD say the company would be duty bound to seriously consider shifting course. With multiple offers in play, the market confidence is wavering. The outcome of the Warner Brothers deal is becoming far less certain. So yeah, in my opinion, I think this is a big ploy to just raise Warner Brothers stock options. I don't think this is something that Netflix needs to linger on anymore, based on what's going on in their stock in the past 6 months. It keeps falling. I'm not a big stock person, so I don't know if the deal goes through, if their stock will go up any, but it seems like it's not looking good for them right now, currently. And I don't know what Paramount Sundance's stock is right now, but either or, my stance on this whole thing, I believe that I like streaming, but I like going to the movies Um, and my whole thing is you got to make movies affordable, and you got to make movies last in the theaters. If you don't make them last in the theaters, people are just gonna stay at home and watch them. I think streaming is good, but I think it's also bad. Um, I think it should go back to the way it was before streaming. That instead of hard copies, where a movie comes out in the summertime, you would have to wait till the winter time for it to be able to stream. And I think that's the deal that they should make with the streaming companies. I think they made this crazy deal with the streaming companies because of the pandemic, and they need to go back to pre-pandemic rules because it's killing theaters, it's killing movies, and it's not sustainable. Basically, you're just going to be streaming everything, and I don't think it's good for society at all. Just to be isolating yourself and watching movies by yourself. I think something about going to the theaters and and enjoying the interaction with other people, getting the feel from other people, even if it's a good movie or a bad movie. That's just my opinion. But we'll see what happens with this studio. Um, Hopefully, it's not another thing how Disney bought out Fox and ruined that studio, and you've seen where things have gone with the movies from Fox comparatively. Anyways, that's my thought, my opinion. Everyone have a blessed evening, blessed Christmas, blessed holiday, and I will see you guys next time.